Those, or well, I haven't seen a lot of those yet. And yeah, it seems a very good tactic because you can engage in an attack, and once the attack turns to the opponent, or the opponent's army turns up, you can just recall all of your forces, and the only units you will lose are the ones that are either out of range of the recall, because you can only recall the units on a specific area, or the ones that get captured by the enemy like this, so the mind controlled ones. And yeah, the rest of the units will be safe for no cost at all, because energy doesn't cost anything, it just costs some time. So yeah, all of these roaches getting taken out, and yeah, they do take out this base, but the base is almost mined out, so yeah, it doesn't really matter that you lose like the 400 minerals that are still here. Not sure who came out ahead on that fight. That was a pretty equal fight. Think that most of the units died on the Zerg side, but then again, yeah, he used the neural parasite to make sure that some of the Protoss units died as well, fighting each other. And definitely the amount of what are they called? The Archons. A number of the Archons died while fighting each other. So probes in the mix now to fight, because well, this is mined out and this is mined out as well. And so the probes really don't do anything anymore. And all in all, it is going to be have to be a real economical fight for both parties, because both parties are pretty much mined out. There are a few more minerals here, a few hundred, well, a few thousand actually, and this one's mined out as well. So the Zerg player has a little bit more resources, I think a little bit of a bigger army, with 11 Broodlords. Yeah, the Broodlords are just really effective. 28 Roaches and 10 Zerglings against, well, a few Archons. I think the Colossus, once they die, this is over. Well, as the Stalkers die, this is over as well, because then the Broodlords have free reign. Yeah, but the Colossus do the most damage to the ground army. And yeah, taking out bases at this point is really not very useful. I guess taking out this this base would still be useful, because then you can mine it as the Protoss player, but it will be hard to do. And this is the only mining base, and the Zerg player knows that. And he is going to attempt to take out all of these mining units. And yeah, this is going to be Poke Wars version 1.0. Because both players want to do damage without getting damaged at all. And the energy units are going to have a crucial role in this. Because the infestors, for example, they are going to be able to take out whole bases with the infested Terrans without losing anything, so without being even close to danger. And they can provide a lot of units, and even if all of those created units only take out one enemy unit, that is still worth it. And this Stalker being mismicroed, losing a Stalker for no good reason, and he already is very low on army count. So yeah, the mothership might actually save him here, but this is going to take some time for both parties to be okay with the engage. Because both parties need to be really careful about where they engage and how they engage. Because, well, both of them don't want to get caught out. And oh, with the overseers he can actually see where the enemy units are, and I think he just took out something. But yeah, as I said, the Broodlings, because they are spawned units, are really useful. And this infestor is going to spawn some infested Terrans, I'm assuming. Infestors are really quick underground, by the way. Are there still... I wonder if... Oh, the infestor gets taken out. I wonder if there are still... what are they called? Yeah, these spotters, the observers out. No, there are no observers. So it is not possible for him to see anything. Oh, the infestors get taken out, and that is huge. Because the infestors are the only ones that really do a lot of damage here. Or that can do a lot of damage over time, because they don't have to be in the fight themselves. They can poke quite a bit more than the other units can, and the whole Zerg army gets taken out because of, well, I guess the vortex. The vortex made it possible for him to AoE that whole army, and yeah, now it's just a matter of marching in here. There's one Zergling out. Yeah. Really nicely played. I want to see that last battle again, so if you don't, then that's fine. I will see you in the next game. But I really want to see what exactly happened there, where that went wrong for the Zerg player. This is a little bit too far back, I think. No, it doesn't want to. Come on. No, it doesn't want to take any part in between. But it's fine, we'll just put it to a little bit plus and minus, yeah, sure. Let's just do plus 4 times speed. Yeah, we see him taking out, or trying to take out this mining line, and then realizing, yeah, that's not really worth my trouble. So now they're posturing, they're trying to find the best spot on the map to engage upon. Yeah, trying to find the best spot for both armies to engage, losing the Stalker there. And I think this Zerg army might have done better by just spawning the infested Terrans instead of trying to yeah, trying to sneak up on the enemy with fungal growth or something like that. Also, the probes in the army might have done some good, because there are no drones in the enemy army. And yeah, this was definitely the place to engage for the Zerg army. That is because, well, the spine crawlers are here, and spine crawlers provide some extra defense against troops rushing into yours. But all of the Protoss troops are really long ranged. So let's keep an eye on what is happening here. This is a normal speed, so it's slower than the last time. So far only Brootlings going down, and Brootlings doing quite a bit of damage to the units. Only, well, it's Protoss, so they have shields. Don't really care. Yeah, the Zerg trying to sneak around here with his the infestor. And since there are no observers out, he cannot spot this guy. And he is going to go up and straight on attack. No Broodlords action. Broodlords now coming in. Yeah, doing the fungal growth there, but it's not going to be good enough. And sucking in all of the units into there. The Broodlings getting taken out. And let's see what actually happens here now. Oh, a second vortex taking down all of the air units. That's what happened. And I just didn't see that. So yeah, huge AoE going down on these Zerg units, taking out quite a bit of everything. And then the air units come back, but the ground units already taking quite a bit of damage. And that's exactly what happened. So, and by now, yeah, the Zerg units are just inferior to the Protoss units, as long as they can still shoot upwards, and they can. The Zerg actually has quite a lot of money saved up, 1300, and I guess with yeah, with no gas, you cannot really buy anything for that. Yeah, you cannot. You can only get like the Zerglings. Hang on, what did he choose to? Yeah, he chose to go for Zerglings, And yeah, Zerglings are not going to take out this army. Zerglings get toasted easily by the Colossi. Anyway, that's it then. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.